going to do some baking. We're going to make some oatmeal raisin cookies. First thing I'm going to do is start with a stick and a half of butter. So we're going to put a stick and a half of butter right into this bowl here. You know, oatmeal raisin cookies are just one of those traditional fall, to me, cookies. So we're going to need 3/4 cups of softened butter. Hi Janet, how are you? So 3/4 is 1 cup or 1 stick and a half of butter. Hey Leo, hey Bud Files, welcome in. We are going to make cookies. So I'm getting the butter here, and it's been softening for a while, so we're just going to go ahead and put that in there. Then we're going to go ahead and add the 3/4 cups of white sugar with it. And we're also going to put brown sugar, 3/4 cups of brown sugar. Hi Howie, how are you? Oh, it's okay, I understand. Leo, I totally understand. But it's a good thing you can catch my afternoon live. We're going to start cooking or baking. All right, so once you've got let's see, you got the butter and the sugar, we're going to beat this until smooth. All right, so sorry for the noise ahead of time. Making that noise, guys. That's probably why. Isn't that funny when real life happens just when you're gonna do something? Something always happens. Let's see if we can't lock this. Is it? Okay. What is going on with this thing? Bear with me, people. Real life. Hold on a second. Alright. If it keeps happening, we can just do it by hand. It's not a big deal. Who do we have in here? Almighty, Author. How's everyone doing? Hello. Yeah, I know. I do go live every morning from 10 to 11. Yeah, homemade cookies are the best, Janelle, aren't they? Alright, once that comes together, you're going to add in 2 eggs. Right into there. And then we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. While that's going, I need to add the dry ingredients together. So we're going to put in I put in 1 1/4 cups of flour. We're going to add in 1 teaspoon of baking soda. We're going to add in 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. We're going to add a little bit of salt, about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Nope, everything's all right. You catch me when you catch me. I totally understand everyone has busy lives. So you're going to mix all the dry ingredients together, and then you're going to slowly add it into the wet ingredients. Do you guys like oatmeal cookies? Let's get that going a little bit more. All right. I'm going to turn it down again because we're slowly going to add the flour mixture, a little at a time. I'm not trying to ignore anybody, I promise. I'm so glad that all of you are here. Sydney Cat, hello. We are baking in the kitchen, Sydney Cat. We're making oatmeal raisin cookies. Let's add the rest of this, but let me get a spatula. Let me get the stuff around the edge so it gets in there. Scotty, welcome in. Stitching it up, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. We are making cookies. All right. So, now that this is all mixed up, we want to add in our oats and raisins. Okay. Oh, yeah, you want to make sure your oven is at 375. The 7 Sacraments of Health, hello, how are you? Yes, I am doing a cooking live. We are making oatmeal raisin cookies. So I'm going to add in 2 3/4 cups of rolled oats to that. Okay. Sandra, hello. Who else said hello? Nature's Beauty, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Once we get everything mixed up in here, we're going to fold in the raisins, and I'm going to use 1 cup of raisins. So it's 3/4 cups of butter softened, 3/4 cups of white sugar, 3/4 cups of packed light brown sugar, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 1/4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 3/4 cups of rolled oats, and then we're going to add in a cup of raisins. And everything is from scratch, right? You're making everything. You know what's going into the cookies. There's no preservatives. Everything is fresh, and that's the way we like it. Your oven's going to go to 375. You're going to line a cookie sheet with parchment paper, and you're going to bake these 8 to 10 minutes. Okay? Now I'm doing everything that it says on this recipe, so we shall see how it comes out. No raisins for you. If you don't want raisins, you can omit the raisins and add in chocolate chips if you want to. Hey, King Morgan. All right. So that was pretty fast. Then we're gonna just drop maybe about a teaspoon, hey Carol, on the cookie sheet. And hopefully they come out looking good. You never know when you follow a recipe how it's going to come out. So we shall see. All right, we're gonna stick these in the oven, and while they're baking, I can chat with you guys for a little bit. Let's get these in the oven, okay? Woo, my glass is fogged up. Woo! All right, so we're gonna try maybe like 8 minutes, maybe? What do y'all think? 8 minutes, 10 minutes? Usually it takes about 10 minutes, right? Cookies usually take 10 minutes, so that's what we're gonna try. And I don't know what's going on with this thing, but hey Lynn, how are you? I need to move it up. This thing has been acting so weird. Oh my goodness, there we go. A little bit more up. Oh, it's making you hungry, Sydney Cat? Yeah, okay, so you know, I was going to do a pasta dinner tonight, but nobody wanted the pasta, so I had leftover pot roast. So I just ended up cutting up the pot roast, and I have, hey Anthony, and I had one of those Knorr packages, and so I just did the Knorr broccoli and cheddar rice mix and did the pot roast, and voila, dinner was done. So I decided, okay, well, I'll come live and I'll do baking instead. So we're making cookies. And plus, I really didn't need to cook anymore. I mean, we have so much leftovers because I cook all the time. So it was good that they ate the leftovers. Oh, Lynn, I am doing oatmeal raisin cookies. So that's what we're baking. And it didn't take long, right? It didn't take long at all. As long as everything's prepped. That's one thing when you're baking, you have to make sure everything is prepped. You want to make sure you have on an apron so you don't get your clothes dirty. So, you know, it's a lot of work just to get the prep done, but, you know, I wanted to make sure I came here live and had everything done, and then that way we had some time to chat as well while we're baking. And then, so I want to tell you what happened. What happened was, I met another wonderful person. Not that y'all aren't wonderful, everyone's wonderful. But I met in the kitchen with Janine, and we had a nice hour-long chat on the phone, and she is just a doll, and I enjoyed our conversation. So I am so happy that I am meeting new people on here, and we're able to chat, and yeah, it was just really nice. So that's what I was doing. How was y'all's day so far? Did y'all guys have a good day? Oh, thank you, Carol. I try to be more organized when I'm coming on here, so that way I'm not like, I gotta find this, I gotta find that, I gotta find this. You know, I want to make sure that everything is prepped, and that way if I do any cooking videos, it makes it much easier just to, you know, to do that for you guys. I try to be. I'm not always organized, but I try to be. Okay, really? Stay Patient Gaming, welcome in. How are you? You doing all right? So we have 6 more minutes before the cookies are done, and we'll see what they look like. Because I didn't want this to be a really long live video anyways. I wanted to come on here and have fun for a little bit. And hey Brittany, how are you? You doing okay? Hi Nick, welcome in. Nice to meet you. Brittany, how's your finger? Did your finger heal up nicely? Yeah, very easy to make. I just hope they come out looking good too. Oh, I'm good, Brittany. Thank you for asking. I'm just baking some oatmeal raisin cookies. Thought I'd just come on live again and chat with everybody. You know, it's so funny because like when you're cooking and stuff, you don't realize, oh, you can go live and do that. You know what I mean? And so I do my lives in the mornings, but I really need to come on here when I'm cooking and baking. Oh no, Brittany. I hope it comes back. Hi, Crystal. How are you? I really hope it comes back, Brittany. Nice. Oh, Sydney Cat. Bless your heart. Thank you so much for that. Aw, y'all guys are so sweet to me. Thank you. I do appreciate it. You're so kind. Thank you. Crystal, how was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? They are cute, aren't they? Thank you so much. Ooh, 4 more minutes. I'm really hoping these come out good. We'll see. I don't know. Yes, Crystal, I am making cookies. I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies. If anybody missed the beginning of the live, you can always check out the beginning, and I have the measurements and ingredients and all that stuff. But most of us know how to make raisin oatmeal cookies. But if you don't know how, you can go back and watch the beginning of the live. It's on there. I'm so glad all of you are here with me. Thank you guys for all your support. I appreciate it. Crystal, do you like oatmeal raisin cookies? I know a lot of people don't like raisins, but if you don't like raisins, then you can put chocolate chips in it as well. Or you can even do, oh, my husband, definitely. Definitely, Scotty. Hello, Joker. Welcome in. How are you? Misty's channel. Welcome in. You don't like raisins, but I have other cookies, and they're actually okay. Yeah, not a lot of people like raisins. So you can even, like I said, even if you did the chocolate chips, if you wanted to, you could probably add pecans or walnuts to it. You really can just make it your own, I don't know how these are going to come out, guys. Ooh, I'm kind of worried. I probably should stop opening the oven. 2 more minutes. I am doing great. I'm camping. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I know you do that a couple of times a year, don't you, Crystal, where you meet up with other content creators? That's really nice that you do that. It's always nice meeting new people on here. Oh, you know what? Dried cranberries would be good too. Absolutely. And because we're in the fall season, you can really play around with it and add like the dried cranberries or whatever you want. That's a really good idea. Yeah, I'm not too good at baking. I'm the same way. I'm more good at making like food, like meals and stuff, but some baked stuff comes out okay. So we'll see. I don't know. When it comes to baking, I follow directions, but sometimes when you follow directions, even when you follow the recipe to the T, they don't always come out looking like they should. You know what I mean? All right, so they've been in here 10 minutes. They actually look all right. Not too bad. I could have spaced them out a little bit more because I didn't think that they would do that, but yeah, not too bad. Let's see. Not too bad, huh? It's an oatmeal raisin cookie. We did it! Yay! They smell really good. So not too bad. Okay, so once they're done baking, you could put them on a wire rack so that way they could cool. Yeah, they actually came out really good. Some of them got stuck together, but it is what it is. Then break them apart while they're soft. Yeah, they came out nice. But I'm just going to put them on a plate. And then you'll just continue to bake. And it's really funny because the temperature today is 95. It got up to 95. So why I'm baking in the kitchen when the weather is 95 degrees, don't ask me, but I'm always baking in the kitchen. So I don't think it matters what degree it is at this point. I want it to be fall already. I want the temperatures to drop. Oh, that's too funny. Brooklyn, hello. I can do Italian food, yes. Now, y'all have to remember, I'm not Italian, you know, but if I kept practicing, I bet I can probably make really good Italian food. Well, it might be a mixture of like, I don't know, not true Italian. I'm actually going to have to look up some simple recipes and like do that stuff because I really do want to try to make simple foods like from around the world and like basic like homemade stuff. So I really need to practice that. Yeah, they definitely are a good fall treat for sure. Definitely. And you know, when I'm packing my husband's lunch and stuff, it's always nice to have a treat like baked goods or whatever. And so that's why I'm making the cookies, is so that way they could have a couple of them in their lunchbox. And so, and actually you can even freeze the oatmeal cookies if you wanted to. So if you're not like eating them in a hurt, like, you know, make them last longer, you can even put a few in the freezer and then they'll last up to, you know, about 2 to 3 months in the freezer as well. So, yeah, who doesn't love a good homemade cookie, right? Yeah, so does my husband. My husband absolutely loves sweets. So I am so glad that I was able to come on here and bake with you guys and just kind of share this recipe with you. And so if you ever want to make them, you can try them. But I am definitely going to head out now. I'm going to do some more baking. Thank you guys for coming on here and joining me on my live. I do appreciate every single one of you. And don't forget, guys, to live, laugh, and love. Hey, Crystal, I'm sorry you just missed the end of my live. But I'm so glad that you're here. And but yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Live, laugh, and love. And don't forget to be kind to one another. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Bye.
Give me some cookies. I can smell them.